Tell me about Art Kagin.
Art Kagin was an enigma in the business. Art was a very, very good client of ours. Attended many of our sales. Was a good-sized buyer. He had a good-sized people about the people that he bought for. Art's brother Paul was more on, started out mostly on paper money, but now, Art took over the paper money because Art became very enamored with paper money. So Paul actually ran the business of the business, if you want to call it that, and Arthur was the one that kept them out of money all the time, as he used to say. He used to go on just to give you an idea of the type of person he was. You'd come over and see him early in the morning. His suit was pretty, let's say, wrinkly and not shabby, but wrinkly and almost like he slept in. And his pockets seemed to be empty, two side pockets. Because he always wore a jacket. I mean, he was he attempted to be well dressed, even though he didn't care what they looked like. And he would then, all of a sudden, about an hour, he'd buy 10 coins from you, and he'd take them with the bill, put it in his pocket. And the same thing, next place, put it in his pocket. He walked over to me one day, I thought that the suit would rip. His pockets were so loaded. And this is the way he operated. He didn't have time to go back to his showcase to put the coins away. He was a go-getter, very knowledgeable collector, knew about rarity, had some very good accounts that he dealt with. He favored us with a lot of business. We got along very well. He got along with every member of the firm. And it took a while. And he was the one, actually, who funded the Chicago University for his son. Don, thank you. Don Kagin, where he helped get the only, according to Don, the only graduate certificate for numismatics. It could be, I will tell you this, he's knowledgeable in certain areas, very much so. I mean, paper money, some obsolete currency, pioneer and territorial. But if I took anybody from our family, and this is not belittling him, but just trying to explain to him, because his concentration was following what the father was doing mostly. Myself or Norman or Ben were more educated or had a wider field of understanding and interesting because we dealt all fields. We dealt gold, silver, and copper. We did the United States and the whole world. We did the medieval as well as the ancients, and also metals and tokens, because these are the things that came in along with old-time collections. They weren't as specialized as this. In other words, you buy a fellow could have 12 different series of different things, from ancient coins, because he was interested in it, or he might have religious interest. He might have Judea coins, for example. Or he had Greek origins, so he collected Greek coins. And then, of course, if they came from some Italian state or some German state and all, they might have gone for that. We had to be able to deal with them. Not necessarily always instruct, but listen to them to instruct to us, but try to find the thing that they wanted. This is why we had such a large, diversified inventory, because if you come in and they say, do you have something from Brunswick-Lunenburg? And we say, yeah, we have something. I don't know if you have it or not, but here it is. And that would start maybe discussing something else of interest. So this was a very, very interesting way of learning the client that came to you and the collection that came to you.